Mike November, identified, descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1006.
4,000 feet, QNH 1006. Hotel Alpha Tango Mike November.
Hotel Mike November, expect ILS Whiskey, runway 17, clear direct Nepam.
Expecting ILS Whiskey, runway 17 and direct Nepam. Hotel Alpha Tango Mike November. Will be 119 or 1.
Press on approach, low, 7 to the whiskey, descending through platform 225, 10 miles from Nidki.
Scandinavian 22 Whiskey, hello, please approach. Your flight plan says flying from Flesland to Værnes.
Oh, that's not good. Give me 1 second here.
Hotel Mike November, via the Nepam transition, cleared ILS Whiskey, runway 17.
Cleared ILS runway 17 via the Nepam transition. Hotel Mike November.
Seems like I have to relog to get the file through. Do you want me to do that?
Scandinavian 22 Whiskey, no need, but squawk 4176 please. Scandinavian 22 Whiskey, identified, report altitude.
Descending through 190,
Scandinavian 22 Whiskey, roger, descend to 6,000 feet, QNH 1006.
That's 6,000 and QNH is 1006.
Scandinavian 22 Whiskey, information Delta is current, expect ILS Whiskey, runway 17.
Than 500 feet. QNH 1006. Nozick. Temperature 17. 2.14. Remark. Wind 1,200 feet, 260 degrees, 3 knots.
Scandinavian 765 with information Delta.
This is for wind information Delta.
Through 25 knots.
19200.
Scandinavian 765, hello,
ILS
approach information.
Runway use 17.
Expect
Transition level 85.
And squawk
for clearance and startup. Contact tower 119.1. Wind 290 degrees, 3 knots, variable between 200 and 320 degrees.
Whiskey, runway
Visibility 10 kilometers or more.
642.
Clouds. Scattered at tower cumulus detected 5,500 feet. QNH 1006.
Scandinavian 22 Whiskey for left track
1
miles, speed 220 knots.
Speed 220 knots, Scandinavian 22 Whiskey.
Scandinavian 765, identified, declared for the Nidgi to November arrival, runway 17.
Cleared Nidgi to November arrival, runway 17, Scandinavian 765.
Scandinavian 765, descend to flight level 100 and speed 220 or 250 knots or greater for now.
Down to flight level 100 and speed 250 or greater for Scandinavian 765.
Scandinavian 265, correction 765, just disregard the speed restriction for now.
Disregarding speed 765.
Obviously wrong with the lights here. Landing taxi lights on. They will not be exactly on until we open the gears. Let's turn on all recognition lights. Should be 4,000 at NAPAM. And then we are cleared the ILS, so we are cleared the approach, so we will be able to descend further.
Hotel Mike Tango, what's your final approach speed?
About 110 knots. Can do more if you want me to. Hotel Mike November.
Hotel Mike November, Roger, then maintain speed 160 or greater until 6 miles if able.
Maintaining 16 or greater until 6 miles, DME, Hotel Mike November.
Scandinavian 6 for Delta with you.
Scandinavian 64 Delta, hello. Scandinavian 22 Whiskey, clear direct NEPAM.
Clear direct NEPAM.
3,000 and 2,400 for the FAF. We can switch.
Scandinavian 765, clear direct Bablu.
Direct Bablu, Scandinavian 765.
Scandinavian 64 Delta via intersection Alpha 3, line up and way to runway 17.
We are Alpha 3, line up for 17, Scandinavian 4 Delta.
Scandinavian 765, speed 220 knots or less.
220 knots or less, Scandinavian 765.
On generators. On.
Scandinavian 64 Delta, wind 290 degrees, 3 knots, runway 17, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 17, Scandinavian for Delta.
The right slow. Approach Hotel Alpha Tango Mike November established on the ILS, runway 17.
Hotel Mike November, wind 290 degrees, 3 knots, runway 17, clear to land.
Clear to land, Hotel Alpha Tango Mike November.
Scandinavian 22 Whiskey, descend to 4,000 feet and via the NEPAM transition, cleared ILS Whiskey runway 17.
Delta 4000 feet and through the Nepal position clear the ILS 176.
Scandinavian 765, descend to 6,000 feet, QNH 1006.
Down to 6,000 feet, QNH 1006, Scandinavian 765.
Scandinavian 64 Delta, identified, climb flight level 170 and report passing altitude.
Flight level 170 passing 2,300.
Scandinavian 64 Delta, cleared direct Ulvan.
Direct Ulvan, Scandinavian 64 Delta.
Flaps 4. Gears done. Green. Autopilot off.
Scandinavian 64 Delta, sadly no further ATC, monitor advisory on 122.8, have a great flight.
Advisory 122.8, passing field with Scandinavian 64 Delta.
Hurry! Scandinavian 22 Whiskey to capture the glide slot, descend to 3,000 feet.
A glide stop is captured, Scandinavian 2 Whiskey.
Scandinavian 765, are you able to make 3,000 feet by Bablu, or do you need vectors for extra track miles?
I can make 3,000, Scandinavian 765.
Scandinavian 765, roger, descend to 3,000 feet and via Bablu, cleared ILS Whiskey runway 17.
Down to 3,000 via Bablu, cleared ILS Whiskey runway 17, Scandinavian 765.
Scandinavian 22 Whiskey, speed 180 knots or greater until 6 mile final if able.
180 or greater, 6 miles final.
Hotel Mike November, welcome to Flesland, taxi to technical apron via Echo, Whiskey and Juliet.
Oh, Whiskey and Juliet, Hotel Alpha Tango Mike November.
Scandinavian 22 Whiskey, wind 290 degrees, 3 knots, runway 17, clear to land.
17 clear to land.
Oh, that's not Whiskey. Should have been taxiing
Scandinavian 765, high-speed descent approved if needed.
Watch out, high speed descent approved, Scandinavian 765.
Should be open the oil cooler doors sooner. Okay, propellers. Other
Scandinavian 765, field in sight.
Scandinavian 765, roger, continue approach.
Continue, Scandinavian 765.
Scandinavian 22 Whiskey, welcome to Flesland, taxi stand 19er via Yankee, Golf and Mike.
Yankee Golf and Mike to 19er.
Scandinavian 765, wind 29er, 0 degrees, 3 knots, runway 17, clear to land.
Runway 17, clear to land, Scandinavian 765.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bergen Flesland. I hope you enjoyed this flight. It was really interesting. I got lucky with the ATC logging on during my whole flight. Only tower and ATC was online, and I guess the tower guy went to fulfill his approach. And there was even traffic. What more can you want from a Vatsim flight? I'm really glad to do this sunset flight. I thank you for joining me on this approach and landing video, and I do hope to see you on our next one. Until then, goodbye.